I've worked in the circulation department of the Southeast Steuben County Library in Corning, New York for over 6 years. The president of the Library Board of Trustees knows of my interest in the architectural design process, and she asked me last year whether I would like to design a cafe for the library. I thought, sure, it could be my senior project. But I knew that what the library really needed was more than one person's vision. They needed the perspective of patrons, staff, board members, and other community members as well. You see, my library community has been sharing cafe ideas in casual conversations for over 10 years, ever since the library underwent a major renovation. I took this to mean that they were ready to compile and expand on their ideas, so I facilitated the process and produced a guiding concept for the library board. I felt prepared for this task because I work there, but also because I've taken courses here in community development and in the architectural design process. I also have an innate love of bringing together ideas and developing concepts. To prepare for this project, I consulted 8 libraries across the country that already have cafes. My interviews with library directors and cafe owners enriched my research, especially that of the State Health Code. I found that whether run by library staff or by a vendor, the newer cafes seemed to serve relatively small populations and were struggling to be successful, whereas well-established cafes generally served larger populations and were thriving. My interviews also suggested to me that people in these communities really like having a cafe in their library. I invited my own community members to submit their general ideas and comments to the idea of a cafe, or attend the collaborative brainstorming design workshops that I offered. During these workshops, we discussed 6 non-technical design topics such as location, size, clientele, and layout. We also frequented the overarching questions: why would a library have a cafe? What would it be like? And how would it benefit and impact the future of the library? Through the workshops, we discerned that the mission of a cafe in a library is more to support the evolving services of the library than it is to generate income. We discussed how the traditional, static, quiet, bookworm expectations of a library are changing in this digital age. Our public libraries are becoming cultural centers with free computer access and free movie rentals, along with the usual reading, studying, and meetings. Because of the way sound travels in our library's open space design, we advised the library to consider separating out a bustling cafe and a quiet reading room to support the evolving functions of the library. I used SketchUp, a 3-dimensional design development software, to help us visualize our ideas and to produce a few conceptual designs for the library. It also helped me to achieve my goals in the workshop, which were to optimize involvement, idea generation, and enjoyment, because ultimately we need to enjoy and engage in life. The workshops had ideal group sizes, 40 participants in all, and the entire endeavor involved about 200 people. Based on the opinions of the library director, community members, board members, the project was a success. What amazes me is the way the exploration of this cafe idea fit naturally into the flow of patrons' lives and into the long-range plans of the library, also into my academic career. By simply providing research and a space for interaction, I made it easy for people to feel involved in the upcoming decisions. You don't have to be in the executive meeting to make a difference. What I discovered is that collaborative brainstorming can inform the decisions of an organization, in this case the library, by commissioning volunteers with the process of thinking the idea through. This is a process that can be carried out in an enjoyable, timely, and engaging way. I believe the success of this project was contingent upon the development of particular skills and values that I developed through our work here at College of the Atlantic and also at the Southeast Steuben County Library. Individuals attended the workshop in part because they felt, as the library staff do, that I understand the mission and vision of the library, I respect the individuals involved, I value integrity in my work, and I think they appreciate my awareness of how people relate to the library environment, essentially the human ecology of the library. Thank you all for supporting COA, enabling my discovery of collaborative brainstorming as a precursor to decision-making.